Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of Finn React. Today we're doing a tier list. Now, it's a little bit different. Now, we did football, but we're going to also do baseball because, well, why not? Now, this is a prediction of where everyone's going to land. S is going to be probably the World Series contender. A is going to be a playoff. B is just going to be just miss the wild card. C is your average team. And D is your terrible teams of the year. Now, I have preference. I'll try not to use them against in this video. But comment below, guys. Where do you see your team landing this year? I know we just started baseball. We're like 30 games in. But you know what? I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the NFL draft. So, let's begin. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Last year they made it to the World Series. They are a dangerous team. I will put them as an A because they are dangerous and they are probably going to make the playoffs against the Atlanta Braves. Now, here's the thing. As a Miami Marlins fan, I wish nothing but dwell on these teams. But Braves somehow shine, but I'll put them as a B. They might miss the wild card this year. The Baltimore Orioles. They got pretty far into the playoff last year. If I know anything better from Baltimore, you always expect them to do well. I'll put them as an A as a playoff team. The Boston Red Sox. Now, I'm from New Jersey. New York does not like Boston. Your cousin may be from Boston. B. The Chicago Cubs. They had their moments, and then they choke. I'll put them as an average team. C. The Chicago White Sox. They did terrible last year. I don't expect any much different from them. D. The Cincinnati Reds. They actually look pretty good this year. I think they'll be somewhat of a playoff contention if they don't choke at the end of the year. The Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Guardians. Why are they called... for fuck's sake, guys, they're the Indians. They're not the the Guardians. Leave that to Marvel. They were actually a pretty good team. I'll put them as a C. The Colorado Rockies. They're usually not good. D. Detroit Tigers. I have not seen that much of an impact from Detroit. C. Houston Astros. Logically, we would think cheating, right? They are usually a playoff team, but I can't help to put my finger on D. Cheaters. The Kansas City Royals. They always tend to surprise a lot of people. And also, one of my friends is a Royals fan. April would be nice if I put them as a B. The Los Angeles Angels. Mike Trout got hurt last year. After they got rid of Ohtani too, they were never the same. D. Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers with a fear passion because I think they're the most... Unfortunately, they're too good to be any lower. I would say to give them the D treatment, but you know what? They're a World Series contender. Miami Marlins. As a Miami Marlin fan, we know where our place belongs. Usually we're at the bottom. But we somehow pulled it off a couple years ago. I'll give myself a rising C. I believe in Griffin Conine. It's just like everyone else believes in Joe Hendry. The Milwaukee Brewers. I have personal grief against them because they took one of my favorite players, Yelich. The Minnesota Twins. Twins somehow are a shocker. C, because I don't know where they're going to be. Plus, I need them to score 17 so I can get myself some money. New York Mets. The New York Mets. Do not get me started. I hate them with a passion, but unfortunately, they always do slightly better than the Marlins. I have personal hatred towards Met fans, and I am from New Jersey, so don't judge me or blast me below if you're from New Jersey or New York. I know my team sucks, but yours does too. The New York Yankees. I will put the Yankees as an S. They made it to the playoffs World Series last year. They probably should have won it if they didn't choke. The Oakland A's. D. The Philadelphia Phillies. I have the same belief as I do with the Mets. I don't like them, but they're always in the playoffs. A. The Pittsburgh Pirates. Worst stadium, worst organization. The only thing I like about them is Andrew McCutchen. He's a G. San Diego Padres. My first team ever I did for Little Leagues was a Padre before this shitty logo. A. They're going to be in the playoffs this year. The San Francisco Giants. Oh, man. B. Seattle Mariners. D. The St. Louis Cardinals. C. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Or Tampa Bay Rays. Why did they get rid of the Devil Ray logo? Why is it a shitty logo? D. D. There we go. Texas Rangers. They jumped about. They haven't been this good since A-Rod was on the team. A. They're going to make the playoffs. Toronto Blue Jays. I do like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's like his father. I think they'll make the playoffs. Or they'll choke and drop at the end. But that's okay. And finally, the Washington Nationals. How long was this video I did today? This is an 8-minute video. But this is just a quick run. I'm going to keep an eye throughout the season. But Washington Nationals are usually worse than the Marlins. So I will put them as a D. So if anyone's a Chicago White Sox, Rockies, Houston, Texas Rangers, A's, Pirates, Seattle, Tampa, Washington fan, I'm sorry, your year's going to drop. If you're in the C range, you're going to actually maybe look like you have some belief in your team. The B's are either going to make the playoffs or choke in the playoffs. The A's are more likely going to make the playoffs. And the S are more likely going to win the World Series based on their team. Who is my prediction of who to win the World Series this year? As my cockiness would say, the Miami Marlins will make the playoffs. We will win the World Series. We will win our first World Series since 2003. And all because of Griffin Conine. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is a quick prediction on how I feel about this season. I know I'm going to be wrong, but that's okay. You guys can disagree with me anyway. All you have to do is still like this video, subscribe, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more on this channel. If you want to see any other sport, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. This is Michael, signing out.